Well, let's talk about something for the weekend and talk about a bit of travel, because airport traffic fell slightly in August as fewer holiday makers actually flew overseas. BAA said passenger numbers through its 6 UK airports were down at 0.6% on last year. But business travellers helped Heathrow outperform the rest to score its best August on record. Traffic there was up by 2.5%. Let's talk more about this. I'm joined by Holland-Kaye. He's the Commercial Director at BAA and is in our city studio right now. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on Sky News. Let's start off by looking at leisure travel, because it does sound like a lot of holiday makers were simply put off perhaps by the threat of another ash cloud or more disputes by travelling through by air this summer. Are you concerned about that?
I think we've got a tale of two cities, if you like, between Heathrow, which is an international hub airport, which has seen traffic increasing, and what we're seeing in the rest of the country, where there has been a slight downturn in leisure travel. And some of that is because we've seen some fairly high-profile charter companies going bust, and in some cases it's because low-cost carriers have chosen to take their fleets into the continental European markets where they think they can make more money.
But are you concerned, though, when you see these failures of companies, when we hear about disruption caused by be it disputes or aircrafts, that this could have a permanent damaging effect on air travel and people going through your airports?
We don't think so. I think if we look at the strength of Heathrow and the success that that has had, it's a good indication that people want to fly. It's an important part of our national economy, not only that people can travel to the places they need to go on business, but also that they can go and visit friends and family. And given the diversity of the UK, that's an important part of our market.
Yeah, you've got some really encouraging figures on business travel, particularly through Heathrow, as you say. But are you concerned that that's the kind of area that might be vulnerable if we see another downturn in the economy?
We haven't seen much impact of that over the last year. The strength of Heathrow is it's so diverse and appeals to so many markets. We've got 190 destinations, 90 of the best airlines in the world flying out. And we've seen, even in the worst downturn last year, volume only fell by about 0.5%. And that's much better performance than our main competitors in Paris or Frankfurt or Amsterdam.
Now, I know we tend to focus on passengers, but cargo transport's been quite interesting in your experience as well. You're up to pre-recession levels. That's very good news.
This is the highest level of cargo we've ever had, and it underlines the importance of Heathrow not only as a national hub for passengers, British people wanting to go to the places they need to go to, but also in connecting us with the world for imports and exports of goods. And the significant thing, I think, is that an increasing proportion of those goods coming through Heathrow are coming from the developing economies, the BRIC nations.
Holland-Kaye, thank you very much indeed for joining us there on behalf of BAA.